Well, today a committee of MPs has been calling for more to be done to prevent suicide. Men aged under 50 are more likely to die from suicide than from anything else, and the North West has one of the highest rates in England.
But now, one part of Merseyside, the local health trust is running an ambitious project, one which aims to bring the suicide rate down to zero. Our health correspondent Jill Dummigan has the second of our special reports on mental health.
Wayne helps people who have suicidal thoughts, a subject he's well qualified to deal with. His own first came when he was 12. Since then, he's tried to kill himself 4 times.
You just get in such a dark place and you're in so much pain that it seems the only way out. The only way to end the pain is to end your life. If I'm being honest, it's luck that I am still here. I shouldn't be here, but I'm glad I am.
We're in a cafe run by a local community group. People can come here for a cup of tea and a chat, particularly about anything bothering them, and know that they'll get a sympathetic ear.
We have a lot of people come here, they might have done counselling, it's not work for them. They need some different type of support, they don't have to fit in a box here.
Wayne and this cafe are taking part in an ambitious experiment, one which aims to bring the local suicide rate down to zero. The Zero Suicide Project is modelled on a similar scheme in Detroit and is the first of its kind in the UK. It combines measures to target high-risk groups like mental health patients with raising awareness among the general public. And that's important because many people who kill themselves give no indication of what they're about to do. 13 years ago, Angela Samata walked into the hallway of her home and found her partner Mark dead.
You know, I was probably one of those people that thought, you know, there's kind of no smoke without fire. Of course, you lived together, you had children together. Of course, you would see something like that coming. But actually, sometimes you don't.
Angela helped devise a scheme which trains people in public jobs, from bank staff to taxi drivers, how to recognise the signs of someone who might be in trouble.
I believe that we do have these moments of intervention, that if somebody's feeling suicidal, actually, there probably are times that we can intervene and we can have a conversation. And it's not always with the people that you think you're going to have that very serious conversation with.
It's a belief shared by the local health trust which is running this programme. They say no suicide should be seen as inevitable.
We collectively had the moment of realisation that said, well, actually, if the number isn't zero, what's the right number? And actually, I think that's a really great proposition, because when you put it that way, there's a sort of logical position where the number should be zero.
There's a lot of national interest in this scheme. The government's told every local area to publish a suicide prevention strategy. This Manchester University professor heads up a national task force on the subject.
There's a growing sense that as a society we need to do more about this problem. We need to protect people who are at risk. We need to do more about the mental health of young people because they may be at risk long term. And also that we have evidence of what works. We actually know what we can do better at.
Wayne now works with Mersey Care to show people that there is an alternative.
You're not alone. There's thousands of people having the same thoughts as you right now. And if you seek help, you can get it. You can turn your life around.
Jill Dummigan, BBC North West Tonight, Liverpool.